Welcome back to the IntelleXual's coverage of Nerd HQ and Comic Con. I'm David S. Dawson, and I'm standing here today with Comic Connie herself. Natalie, say hi to the crowd.
Hello, David. Thank you
And
for
we got a
having me.
guest
Hello, IntelleXual
Photobombing
Network.
us in the background. This is Jack Grubb.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing tonight? I love both these people.
Jesus, Jesus.
I'll let you get back.
All right, thanks, Jack. We just got out of two panels,
Yeah.
but we're gonna cover only one right now.
Yeah. And there's just so much awesomeness packed into such a small time frame that we just have to dissect each panel.
Exactly.
That is what we need to do.
So this was the Zach and Friends panel,
It was.
which was listed on the
yeah,
on the
it was
schedule.
kind of a secret panel. To be honest with you, it actually surprised me. I did not expect that.
Well, it became an impromptu Chuck reunion.
It did.
Which,
How
as a fan of the
awesome.
show, I love. I always love
Yeah.
the Chuck cast getting together.
Yeah, they were absolutely just a great chemistry mix. Always an entertaining show, for sure.
And Captain Awesome showed up tonight. He hasn't been around
Yes.
for a while.
Yes,
at one of
Ryan
these panels.
McPartlin. Ooh, dreamy.
And the beautiful Yvonne Strahovski came via Skype.
Via Skype,
Because
yeah.
she's shooting in Montreal.
She is, yeah. She provided, I think most of the comedy even through Skype.
She really did. She's
Yeah.
hilarious.
There's probably an art to that not many people have. Just to
I've watched these fellows
yeah.
interact with her for a few years in these panels,
Mm-hmm.
and it is always so much more fun when Yvonne's around.
Yeah, I think
Something
she
about
likes
her-
to bring out that in her co-stars. It's
Yeah.
really awesome. Yeah.
And of course, Adam Baldwin,
Oh, yeah. Adam Baldwin rounding it out.
who is just a mountain of macho.
I know, and I can't think of a single panel that doesn't, or a single fandom rather, that doesn't, have a respect for Adam Baldwin whenever he walks into a room. Just, I know it from
Well, he
different.
just commands
yeah.
attention when he
Yeah.
walks in a room.
Yeah, we had a few Last Ship fans in the audience
Yeah,
as well.
definitely.
I think it was a real surprise for the audience members as well, because not many of them for a minute even knew what to ask, because I don't think anyone quite understood what was happening until the full cast was on, and then of course Yvonne was on Skype, and that really brought it
Well,
home.
and they did it real slow because they brought
Yeah.
Ryan out, and then Yvonne's voice just appeared out of nowhere, and you didn't have video of her
yeah,
for even a little while.
and Zachary, where the heck was he? It was not
I-
even at the beginning of the
I
panel.
know he was at the Hard Rock doing
yeah,
something.
he was probably in a mad run. I'm surprised he didn't come in in a pool of sweat just pouring from his pores.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's always fun to have the Chuck cast together. They
Yeah.
always reminisce. They talk about stuff, and the fans who come to Nerd HQ are
Oh, yeah.
all Chuck fans, and
Oh,
they love
definitely.
the show. So it's always fun to see them interacting with the fans. Today
What
was
your
no exception.
Yeah, what was your favorite question? I mean, there were so many really good, especially
I'll tell
for
you what
Chuck
my
fans.
favorite moment was.
Yeah.
My favorite moment was when everybody thought that Yvonne farted.
That was yes. I heard you laughing above the entire crowd. That is a true story. It was
'Cause
okay.
I was watching her on the screen,
Yeah.
and there's just this little sound, right?
Yeah, and
And she paused.
didn't it look like she
visibly
had a
paused,
moment where
like,
she looked
did
at
anybody hear that? And it was so
Yeah, I don't know how much context we should set up here, but Yvonne was eating out of a styrofoam container, and of course we had her audio, and she didn't have any video of the panel or what was going on in the
But
audience.
we ended up having video of her.
We did have video of her.
It's so funny.
And all you could hear among people talking and a fan asking a question is just and it was just she continued to eat.
It's so
And,
funny. And then it was a long discussion from the
it
rest of the
was.
cast about how, she eats healthy, so therefore she
Yeah.
naturally has really nasty farts.
I think that could be maybe that is the cliffhanger. Was it really a fart? We don't know.
Don't know. We'll never know.
It might have been the most adorable thing that I've ever seen.
Really
he was
was.
right. It was the most adorable fart
It really was. It was
in
so
recorded
funny.
history.
And,
if it was.
and her wardrobe lady coming in.
Oh, that was the best.
And peeking in and
Yeah.
just talking from off camera. But
Yeah, because
it was-
apparently
it was
they're
fun.
staying in a very creepy hotel somewhere
Weird,
in Canada.
creepy
yeah.
hotel in the middle of nowhere outside
Yeah,
of Montreal.
and have her wardrobe assistant come in and just validate. It's like The Shining, man.
So funny.
Yeah, just the comedy in that moment was just off the charts.
Once again, another great panel here at Nerd HQ.
Yeah.
One of many, and tomorrow there's just a ton of them, and we're going to work our asses off bringing you coverage tomorrow. So be sure to be checking it all out. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The IntelleXual. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/intellectual entertainment. You can follow Comic Connie.
At Comic Connie on Twitter.
And we'll be back with more tomorrow on the Intellectual. Thanks.
See you then.